Hi, I'm Ellen Utter. I'm with MSCR Fitness, and this class is going to be Pilates Barre. So we're going to combine ballet bar movements, some balance, and some strength with a little bit of mat work. Now you need a couple sets of weights, either 3 pounds, 2 pounds, or no weights at all if you prefer just to use your own body strength. And then I've also got a ball. You can use a ball, you can use a block, or you can use a towel for one of the movements that we're going to be doing. So let's get started. Let's do a little warm-up. So let's stand in a primary posture. Your feet are a little bit narrower than hip width. Soften the knees. Make sure the shoulders are back where they belong. Let's raise our arms up. Inhale and exhale. Now, as you inhale and exhale, you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, drawing your belly in and up. Inhale, reach those arms up, and exhale, bring them down. Feel like you're lengthening. I want you to feel strong, lengthened, using your core as we're working through these movements. One more, inhale, and exhale. Now let's start a little movement, a little marching. Just to heat the body up. You guys are doing great. This is going to be a challenging workout, so we need to warm up. We always need to do warm-ups and cool-downs. Those are non-negotiables. And make sure you're breathing. Now let's add a little twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Try to bring the knee up rather than the elbow to the knee. Bring the knee to the elbow. Twist. And make sure you're relaxing your face, your jaw. Hydrate. I've got my water bottle over there, so feel free to take drinks as you need to. Okay, now bring your hands together and let's just do a little twist. I'm bringing my right knee across my body, twisting, getting that heart rate up. Breathe. Now other side. Just a little twist. And throughout this workout, I'll be showing you some modifications and explain them as I go. Okay, now, put your hand on some kind of a support. If you don't have a bar, use a countertop. You can use a windowsill. You can use the back of a chair. And we're just going to come up on the balls of our feet. And then we're going to bend forward and come down and up. And down and up. So our feet are a little bit narrower than hip width distance. You can modify by simply dropping the heels. We're starting to work on our balance. Breathe. What are your shoulders doing? Your shoulders should be back. Belly should be firmed in. Come back up here. High heels. Okay, now we're going to work on the balance. You can have your hand lightly on the support. You can bring your hands to heart center. And then push your hips back. So if you're supporting yourself, the heel of your hand is on the support. Bring your hands to heart center. And then let's try to straighten up. Keep the knees bent. Ears are over the shoulders, over the hips. Belly is firmed in. Okay, the last warm-up exercise. Let's bring our feet into what's called first position. So our heels are together. Hips are turned out. Let's take our left leg back. Make sure that belly's firmed in, shoulders are back. Let's lift for 8, 7. Maybe we don't need a support. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the other leg. Heels together. Bring the right leg back. If you started with the left, that's fine. Then just do the other leg. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was your warm-up. Okay, next we're going to choose our weights, do a little upper arm work. I'm going to start with the heavier weights. So I'd prefer that you didn't go beyond 5 pounds. So anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds. I'm using, these are 3 pounds. So we're going to bring our heels together. If you choose, you can stand in a primary posture. So let's make sure the shoulders are back and down. I like to do it one at a time. Bring the right shoulder up, down, around, and back. Same with the left. Draw the belly in, firm it in. Feel like you're lifting in and up. Soften your knees. Bring your arms right to your sides so they're hugging your waistline and they're out at a diagonal. Palms are facing up. Now let's alternate lifting. And 2. Be very mindful, very controlled. This is very focused work. So you should feel the work in your biceps. We're going to do 8 repetitions, and sometimes we'll do 2 sets of 8. I'll say this is 5. I've been talking. Sometimes I get distracted a little bit as I'm talking, and then I lose my count. But basically do 8. Let's do 2 more like this. Breathe. Breathing is non-negotiable. Now, bring your arms forward, and the arms come away from your shoulders a little bit. And we'll come up for 2, and down for 2, and up, and down. Shoulders are down your back. Belly is firmed in and up. Knees are soft. Light grip on your weights. Up for 2, down for 2, and up. Looking good. Be aware of where your shoulders are. Be aware of your body, where it is in space. Always have good posture. Always have a nice strong core. Keeping the belly firmed in. Shoulders back. Breathing. We'll do 8 more of these. And 7. And 6. And 5. The shoulder blades should feel like they're going to your back pockets. 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, shake them out a little bit. Now, let's bring the arms close to the waist again. And we're going to just kick back. 2 and 3, so you can see me. And 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now I want you to bring your arms up, drop your shoulders. The weights are parallel. We're going to lift up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms back to the side. We're going to lift up for 8, 7, 6. Make sure the shoulders stay back. 5. Doing well, aren't you? 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's do little circles in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Drop the weights off if they're too heavy, or get lighter ones. Just use your own body weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring the weights out like goalposts, and in and out. Drop the shoulders. Belly firmed in. Shoulders are back. Knees are soft. Breathe. 5, 4. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's do a double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's let the arms rest a little bit. Bring the shoulders up, down, and around. Just kind of shake them out. Bring them forward and back, and forward and back. Okay, next, we're going to bring the arms out. Drop the shoulders, palms up. 8 curls in and then circles, and 8 more curls, and you're going to circle out. So let's begin. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel it in your shoulders. 6, 7, 8. Circle forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, curl. Rest if you need to. Take water in when you need to. Take a break. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Circle it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Bring it down. Shake it out. I could really feel that in my arms. How about you? I'm sure you could. Okay, next, we're going to come into a little chair. So hips are going to go back. Knees are pressing back. Your feet are nice and rooted, firmed in belly, looking down at the floor, and holding the weight so the palms are down. Lift it up, out, in, and down. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, doing well, 7, and 8. Okay, now next, let's just bring the weights up. Up, elbows up, 2, and 2, shoulders back, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring them up, out, in, and down, and up, out, in, and down. 3, 4, and 5, 6. Keep the arms at shoulder level. 7, and 8. Okay, now let's just let the arms rest a little bit. Let's bring it back. Okay, now these weights are parallel, shoulders are back where they belong, and bring them up and down. And 2, and 3, shoulders back. 4, belly in. 5, 6, stand up higher if you need to. 7, 8. Okay, now bring the heads of the weights together. Drop the shoulders back. Again, bring them out. And 2, 3, 4. Looking good. 5. Think about your form. 6. Very mindful. 7, 8. Okay, let's lift it up. And we're going to do a little tricep work. So here you might want to switch to 2-pound weights. You can also, remember, use soup cans or quart water bottles or anything you've got at home, or your own body weight. So now I'm going to bring my right foot forward and my left foot back. I'm going to square my hips so my feet are turned out. My shoulders are back. I'm going to lift these weights up, and then I'm going to do uphold for 8 times. 2, 3. Feel like those weights are long and heavy. 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Now bend and straighten, keeping the arms out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the shoulders doing? Are they back? Keep them out, circle in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's switch legs. And we're going to switch the grip on the weights. So the palms are facing back, you're leaning forward, hips are square, and we're going to do little pulses. 5 sets of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. Done with the weights. Let's stretch out our arms. So that's the upper body portion. Let's just take your right arm across, drop the shoulder, hook it with the left. Feel that stretch. Good work. Always remember, always keep the shoulders back, bellies in for this. Good posture and mindful movement. Okay, let's do the other arm. Just swing it across and hook it. The right arm, drop the shoulder. Guys are doing great. Now we got leg work, we got thigh work, and seat work, and then we're on the floor. Believe me, it'll go fast. It's going to be quick, it's going to be intense, it's going to be effective. Now, let's stretch our arms out. Spread the fingers and feel like you're pushing the walls away. So you're going to feel some work going on in your palms and your wrists. Let's turn the fingers down and press through the palms. Drop the shoulders. Now, let's take and clasp the hands. Make a fist and drop the shoulders back and really stretch your chest. Stretch your arms and shake it out. Okay, let's take a drink. And we're going to prepare for our thigh work. So I'm going to just move my mat around a little bit. And my support is here if I need it. Let's turn your feet out so that your knees and your ankles and feet are tracking. And we're going to do sets of 8, a couple sets of 4. So this is called horse pose. So it's 2 and 10 o'clock. If you had a big clock, that's how your feet would be. It should be very comfortable just to be able to bend the knees, and the knee is tracking right over the foot. Now, let's come down a few inches and up. Think about your alignment. Ears over shoulders, over hips. Feel like your hands are sliding down this imaginary wall and you're not tucking your glutes under. Rather, the tailbone is going down. Down a few inches and up. We'll start over with counting. 2 and 3. So you're in a nice vertical line. 4, 5. Pretend you're sliding down an imaginary wall. 6, 7, and 8. Now let's add some half arms. Down and halfway up. 2 and 3 and 4, 5. Grip your feet into the mat or carpet or floor, whatever you have. 5, 6, 7, 8. Full range. So you're straightening the legs without locking the knees. Come down, full range up. 4, 5. Breathe. 6, 7. Good job. 8. Next, we're going to lift our right heel up. To modify, you would just keep your feet down and do the same thing, just without raising your heel. So you're up on the ball of the right foot. We're going to go down a few inches and up 8 times. 2, 3. Get deep if you can. Stay up higher if you need to, or flat foot if you need to. 4 and 5. Knees should be tracking right over the ankle. 6, 7, 8. Now the same foot. Come down lower, 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 and go down a few inches and hold. Down a few more inches and hold. 3. Use your support if you need to. 4, 5, 6. Feel it really deep in the thigh. 7, 8. Now come up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's step away. We're going to use this right leg. So you can either, to modify this, you would come down and just come up. Come down and come up. The rest of us, come down and kick. Come down and kick. Down and kick. Down and kick. Modify down and point. Down and point. I'll continue. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's do the other leg. So back in that second position. Everything's tracking. Down a few inches. And let's come up on the ball of your left foot. Come down low or stay up here or somewhere in between. Little downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little ups. 1. So you're pushing up with the ball of the foot. If you're flat-footed, you're doing the same thing with the whole foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come way down. Down 2, 3, 4, and up. Down a few inches and hold. Down a few inches and hold. Down a few inches and hold. 4. Breathe. 5. Doing great. 6. You should feel this. 7 and 8. Now let's come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's come up on the balls of both feet, releve. And this will be intense. Actually, first, we have to do this other leg. So, we work the left leg, come down, and it's come down and kick. Down and kick. Or plie and point. Plie and point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another set of 8, 7, 6. Good. 5 and 4. 3. You guys are doing a great job. 2, 1. Okay, next. Let's come into releve. So, releve means to rise. So we're up here, making sure the knees are tracking over the ankles. And we're going to come down for 16. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3. Do this if you need to drop your heels. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Little ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting intense. 5, 6, 7, Ears over shoulders, hips. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then hold for 8, 7. I'm shaking. I hope you are. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, let's do a little stretch. So let's take our right foot into our hand and push down in the knee. Hold the belly in, tail down. Do a little stretch. So we will be doing some good stretching at the end, including our Pilates mat. Other side. So, hand goes into the knee, push the knee down, push it back, breathe. Okay, next, heels together. Actually, we're going to, if you have a ball or a block or a towel, we're going to do power legs and then first position. And we have a little bit of butt work. So we're going to do 16 of these. Really squeeze a ball, a towel, a block. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. We're all having fun, aren't we? 8, 9. I know you are. You're working hard. You're doing a good job. 10, 11, 12. Really squeeze and firm into that ball. 13, 14, 15, 16. Now let's come down to our low point. Really hold it and squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Next. Heels together. Let's raise our left arm up. Down an inch and up an inch. 24 of these. 2, 3. You're making a diamond shape with your legs. 4, 5, 6. You can always lower your heels. 8, 9, 10. Zip up the thighs. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can switch back and forth. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, shake it out. Okay, take a drink. Let's get into a lunge position. So now we're moving more into the butt. Right foot forward, left back. So, feet are in their own separate track. Think about isometrically bringing our inner hips together. Ears over shoulders and hips. Knee is tracking over the ankle, and you're on the ball of your left foot. Go down a few inches and up. I'm not touching the floor, but coming close. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up on the ball of the right foot maybe, or not. And 8 little pulses down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, stay in the same position. Just bend the left knee down and come up so that your hip height. 2, 3. So you're pitching forward a little bit here. 4. Use your support. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now come back up so your left leg is parallel to the floor. Turn it out. Come up for 8, 7. Firm the belly in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your leg is in turnout. Keep it in turnout. Bend the knee and lift it up for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hold the belly in, shoulders back. 15 and 16. Now circle back for 8, 7, knees bent, legs in turnout. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, now turn the leg so the knee is pointing down and up for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend and straighten your right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your left leg is straight out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I bet you can feel it right here in your standing leg. So let us do a figure 4. Flex the foot. Stretching out that right hip. Oh boy, I could feel that. Flex. And then come up and just bring the knee in and out. And you can stretch the other leg. Oh, the standing one is the one that was burning. So that's what we're emphasizing. Okay, let's move on to the other leg. So now left leg forward. We have to work the right leg. The left leg is going to be the 1. Come up on the ball of your left foot or stay flat. Down a few inches and up. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Little ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And little downs, little pulses down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to pitch forward again. And then bend the right knee and straighten so the hips are square. 2, 3, straighten your hips if they're not. Don't lift the leg up as high. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now come back to this position. Turn the right leg out at the hip. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Circle for, lift for 16. 1, 2. Circles will come next. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Circle it back for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now the knee is pointing down, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch. So we'll finish the stretch on the floor. Good work. Take a drink. You deserve it. So you should have felt that glute, those legs, your butt. All right. Just come down. I'm going to finish stretching my left glute. And we're in Pilates world now. Good work. I'm out of breath. I hope you are. And I hope you feel these body parts, these butts. We're trying to aim to lift them, to tone them. And just let that left knee kind of drop. And if you want a little more sensation, you can always push on the knee. And then let's do the other side. So you've got the figure 4 and stretch and breathe. Okay, now let's lie down on the mat. So you're in a constructive rest position. It's called constructive rest. So let us make sure we're resting on our sits bones and not in a pelvic curl or a tuck. So your femur bones should feel heavy. You should be on the sits bones or the sacrum. So you have like a little bit of a space underneath your low back. Shoulders are down away from the ears. A lot of times I just take my head and I'll position it so I'm looking up at the ceiling. Nose is toward the chest. If I had an orange, it would be between my chin and my chest. So you're not scrunching. You're nice and long. Think about a little space behind the neck, behind the low back. And let's put our hands on the ribs. So take your thumbs to the low ribs and take your baby finger to the hip bone. And I want you to firm that belly in without this happening. Drop it. If you just feel like you're dropping your tailbone. Elbows are wide. I want you to take in air. Inhale, expand through the ribs. Get wide in them. And then bring your breath up. And exhale. Draw the belly in. Try to keep the length and the width. The expansion and the length. So engage the belly. Inhale again. Get wide. Expand. Then elevate the breath. Bring it up. And then engage everything. Keep the length and the width. And exhale through the mouth. Tailbones drop. We stay in neutral. That's a nice long spine. One more breath like that. Inhale. Expand and elevate. Exhale. Engage it all. Okay, let's do some movement. Let's do some roll-ups. So we can actually start with the feet down, a little narrower than hip width. Hands underneath your legs. Remember, you can always put your feet under a piece of furniture for this. Hold your belly in. Inhale, you're just going to go back until your arms straighten. And exhale, round the spine, draw the belly in. So you're making a C-curve shape with your spine. Inhale, go back. And exhale, come up. And inhale, bring it back. And exhale, belly in, round up. Inhale, back. Exhale, belly in, round it up. And inhale back. So you can, if you're a beginner, stay with this. Otherwise, come down. 2 ways to do this. You can bend your knees or you can straighten the legs completely. So I'm going to bring my arms up and back. I'm going to keep my 4 fingers together and my thumb apart. So I'm trying to maintain a straight wrist. Bring your arms back. Shoulders are down. Inhale, prepare. Nod the nose on an inhale. And then exhale, push your ribs into the floor as you exhale. That helps Come forward. I'm finding it a helpful cue. Inhale, come up, and exhale, draw your belly in and lower yourself all the way down. Now you can continue with the bent knees, or you can straighten the legs completely. Let's do a little traction stretch. Let's reach through the fingers and reach through the toes. Let your ribs pop up a little bit, because this is what we want to control when we're doing our Pilates movement. This is the roll up. Reach. Now exhale, drop your shoulders, drop the ribs. Bring the arms up. Nod the nose. Push the ribs into the floor. Push your belly into your spine and roll up. So if you need assistance, always bend your knees. Put your hands underneath a piece of furniture. Inhale up. Keep the shoulders back. Draw the belly back in. Roll it down. Let's do 3 more like this. Inhale, prepare. Nod the nose. Exhale, push the ribs into the floor. Belly into the spine. Roll it up. Nice work. So think about the form. Inhale here and exhale, come up. Draw the belly back in. Main thing is that you breathe. I like to start on an inhale. Inhale. Nod the nose. Start to roll up. Push the ribs into the floor. Exhale. Draw the belly in. Reach it forward. Inhale here and exhale all the way back. One more. Inhale, prepare. Nod the nose. Push the ribs into the floor. Exhale. Draw the belly in. Reach it forward. Shoulders back and stretch. Let's give ourselves a little stretch. So bring the big toe mounts together. Flex the feet, bend the knees. Bring the hands around either the bottoms of the feet or around your big toe mounts, the ball of your foot. Let your head drop. Draw the feet into chest. Feel a nice stretch in your low and mid back. And breathe. And let's do a little side kicks. That'll help stretch the legs. So, stack the right hip over the left. I'm going to lay on my arm. Feel free to come up on your forearm if your shoulder is right in line with your elbow. I find this easier, and I'm lifting my lower left waistline. Now I'm bringing my feet to the side. So I'm a straight line from my head to my butt along the edge of the mat. Okay, now bring your right foot up, flex the foot, go forward. Push it back with the ball of the foot. So we're in control. Use your right hand for stability. Try not to do any rocking. So really stabilize yourself here. Flex forward on 2. Exhale. Push through the ball of the foot. Forward, forward, and back. And forward, and back. Forward, forward, and back. Heels together, point it up, and flex it down 4 times. 2. Getting some stretch. 3. And 4. And then flex it up and point it down. Feel length in your legs. Flex it up, point it down. Flex it up, point it down. 2 more. Breathe, hold the belly in. Last one. And let's do some circles. Turn the leg out, leading with the heel, go in for 8. 1, 2, lengthen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, let's bring the right leg down. Push the left leg up and lift for 16. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that your lower waistline is lifted. Long straight leg, thighs going up to the ceiling. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, circle 8, forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other side real quick. So nice stretch, I find. Okay, line yourself up. Bring the legs forward at an angle, top foot up, flex the foot. Forward, forward, point back. Only thing moving is this working leg. 3, breathe. 4, point it back. 5. So we can do 4 or 5. Bring the heels together, point it up, flex it down 4 times this way, point and flex. 3 and 4. Flex it up. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, bring that top leg to hip height. Turn the heel in, circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend this knee. Bring the right foot back. Lift up for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Circle 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do a little stretch. Good work, everybody. I think we're almost running out of time, but I want us to stretch our thighs and I want us to stretch our hips. So, good hard work. Soften, flex, come down and lengthen, and breathe. So it's a good idea when you do stretch to hold the stretch for at least 20 seconds, if not 30, to allow your muscles to relax. Always keep your joints soft. Now let's move our hands over toward our right foot and just lengthen so the hands are on either side of the right leg and stretch. I hope everybody got a good workout. I tried to make sure every body part felt something. It's all good work. It's all intense. It goes really quickly. And then I've moved my hands to the other side. And then I move my hands back. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. You can either have the soles of the feet together, you can open the feet up like a book, and then lean forward. Always keep your belly firmed in, because that is going to protect your low back. Always be mindful of that. If you learn something from this class, it's keep your shoulders back and down, keep your belly firmed in and up, and breathe. Anything you do. Okay, then we'll finish with a little bit of balance. Just bring the heels together. And we're going to reach our arms up, drop the shoulders, and then come down. You can stay flat-footed and just reach the arms up, keep the shoulder blades down the back. And then let's come and fold forward. Let's bring the feet to parallel. Let's straighten one leg and then the other. So we're really working the back of the hamstring. If you've got flexibility enough to put your hands on the floor, do that. And then bend the knees and slowly roll it up. And there you have it.